Yeah. So what sticks out to me with all this sharing is a few things like, I'm all about love, right? I think most of you know that. And pure love is also pure bliss. And my passion is to reconnect people with their pure bliss. And what we did last night down there, now I was sitting here thinking I'm really ready to go to bed. But it's the group energy, you know? I said I'll come, I went, and it's immediate bliss. You know? It wasn't hard. And I was looking at those people that were looking at us, especially at Francisca, but and especially the women, you know, they were all kind of pretending not to look. And what was going through their mind? And it was like, are we on drugs? Are we, you know? We can do this without alcohol, without drugs, and be in bliss. You know? And that's what well-being is. You know? So when we say we're about optimum well-being, well-being is to connect with that bliss like that, even when you're a little tired. You know?
I was going to bed too. I was going to bed at 7 o'clock.
She was really off to bed, and then had to be late, and then said, "Oh no, I'm going." And, yeah. So it's that access to bliss that most people on the planet haven't got that access, and definitely not like that, and without any substances. Yeah. So I grew up as a single mom. When we went on holiday, the 2 weeks before the holiday were really stressful. Then we got on the holiday and it was still really stressful. And then it was nearly over, and then it was over. I never felt like we had a holiday. And with the sharing here, it's like, okay, we got here on Friday. We didn't quite get here. Then yesterday we were here, and now everybody's already going. Right? That really stuck out to me. It's like, we have 3 days and an evening together, and it was like, well, it was really only a day. Yeah? And so what came to my mind there was, if you had a job, say you're going to Queenstown to work in the pub down there Friday night to Sunday night, you couldn't decide on Sunday morning I'm going home. Right? You're there to do a job from Friday night to Sunday 5 o'clock. Yeah. So my idea, like when I go to events, I always like to be there early, help set it up. I like to be there late, and I don't really want to leave. That's my pattern, right? And I know there's always good reasons when people can't make it, or when they come late, or when they go early. But the jams are always in the first couple of minutes of every session, and the people who come 10 minutes late miss that. And then there's a real jam at the end of it, and the harvesting of the energy, and the people who leave early miss that. And sometimes it's the same people, they come late and they leave early, and they think, what did they actually get? You know? All the jams that I harvested, they didn't get, and there's no access to that. I can't give it to them. They had to be there. So I'm just putting that out, not as a judgment of who came late and who has to leave early, but for the future, is make the time to harvest the jams. Yeah. And my accent might have sounded like jam. I'm not into sugar. I think it's those precious little stones that turn into diamonds, and if you polish them really well, they turn into crown diamonds. I'm going to change this now because housekeeping doesn't need to be on there, does it?
It's still running.
Is it still running?